Hello, hello. How's it going?
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
We're back. What's up? Bruh.
What brings you here this time?
Oh my god, my back. Welcome to exciting clickbait. My favorite part of the stream. Clickbait is crazy. It literally says clickbait. Hey. Ow. You got baited by the clickbait? Bruh. Bringer return saves Miyabi. Yeah, I talked about it when we did the tier list. If you're ever going to put Miyabi down, this was the update to do it. And we're going to talk about the P site, I guess. And why they're kind of full of shit. At least agendas. Any agendas. Oh, Lord. Yes, that's what we're talking. I put out a community post. I put out a nice community post. Bruh, I wanted to see what people had to say about it. But yeah, the P website clear data has the average Miyabi literally not clearing. So that's what we're going to talk about. Why that is, why the data is problematic, and what we can actually take away from it. Because I say a lot of the same things every time. I don't know if you know this, but people are resistant to change. When a character is popular, people will latch onto that character and will not stop playing them until they cannot clear anymore. Essentially. And that's kind of what we're seeing. Who cares? No one, but we can have fun with this. That's basically what we're seeing here. Oh, Lorp. Miyabi and teaser, yeah, it's a crazy take at this point in time, and I kind of think they'll wake up this time. Maybe, I don't know. They're kind of. It's funny because I've had conversations with people who manage the. One of them is very nice. The other one does not play the game, and just trusts the data blindly. But clearly, they aren't trusting it. Interesting. Pretty interesting. Bruh. You would keep playing them even if you can't clear anymore. Base. Ball based. Variable based. Yeah, Miyabi is a good character when she has a fight that's perfect for her. But that's not always going to be the case. And the people who go Miyabi is always the strongest, always as good as the best option for a character boss. You guys gotta wake up. I'm sorry. You guys gotta wake up. Bruh. Overfight is freezable enemy. No, it's not about free. Part of it, but it's not the only thing. We're waiting for a better support. Wake you up inside. You know, that's fair enough. I did just get out of bed. Starting to feel like Ellen. Spent 12 hours a day in bed. Bruh. Your 6 Dialin. Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. Bruh. Maybe I'm sick. Who knows? Lava girl. Did I tell you how Banwake versus the Ishan? Sorry, I'm not making those statements. People are trying to credit them to me. It's not really correct. I did that once, and since then he's been nerfed, and I'm not making statements on that until we have better combos and better people playing. So if anyone tells you I said he's 60% weaker than Ishan or whatever, that's not true. I did not say that. Inflicted pain on Banway. Here's the truth. People are upset that he might not be as good as Idhari. It's not even that he's bad. People just are upset that he might not be as good as Idhari. That's from what I can gather. He's still going to be more than good enough. So if you're worried about Banway, you don't have to be. It's fine. For all we really know, he might end up as good as Idhari anyway. That's my TLDR and what I understand from the data we have. It's not that he's bad, it's that people are upset that he might not be as good as Idhari. That's it. That's really the entire thing. Bruh. But he still might be, so we'll see. We will see.
We've got new stock in
Bruh.
today. Come take a look.
Really want power creep. Sort of. There is a skill factor. The thing we always complain about Haramasa is its high effort for no reward. That is the thing that we complain about Haramasa. So it is fair for that to be a complaint about Banway. I missed the count. It is fair for that to be a complaint about Banway. I get it. But we'll have to see. Here or no? There's showing drip in game. Maybe I'm stupid. Where is it? Thought it was supposed to be here, right? Supposed to be one of these, isn't it? I guess not. Whatever. Bruh. I thought it was supposed to be one of these. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've seen the picture. Am I about to get baited again if I show this on stream? At the top. I ran into a young Shifu today. They're setting up a fortune-telling stall at Salient Bay. I was their first customer. I drew the most auspicious fortune right off the bat. My luck's finally turning over. The mighty Yunkui Summit? Bothering with our petty commoner affairs? Isn't this some scheme to win people over, is it? Look who's being dramatic. Everyone at Suibian Temple stepped up in every crisis without... whatever. What? Holy glaze. What? This guy's a bot. Certified bot. 2.4 patch, yeah. TLDR, Void Hunter Fizz son attack. Yeah, we know what it's gonna be. We're just waiting for them to show it. She's Void Hunter son attack, which will be Fizz 2. We know it already. By JSM, Common Sense Leaks. Where do we get that from? Common Sense Leaks. By JSM. We only do Common Sense Leaks. That's all we do. Crazy. Or we make 1,000 accounts to clay Shifu. Can you ask me for Uma Musume advice? You can try. I know nothing about Uma Musume. Did you know an Uma Musume? I can't really help you, but we can try. We can put our two brain cells together. Come up with something.
Obliterate form and spirit.
What was that gameplay like? I think it's watching a spreadsheet, isn't it? Pretty sure. You're a manager? Exactly. You get the idea. Let's do a run through. It's gambling, hoping your Uma doesn't mood down in training. Or grinding Spark in Uma's Sugs. It's like if the spreadsheet kept having mental breakdowns, you had to convince them it was the fastest spreadsheet. Ah. Interesting. Did you know an Uma Musume? Bruh.
Obliterate form and spirit.
But yeah, I feel like I want to talk about some of the same stuff we've been talking about for Miyabi, where you can still play Miyabi in most fights, but to really succeed, you have to study the blade. You have to devote yourself to Miyabi like no other character at this point in time. While you were enjoying other characters, I was studying the blade. It's like a call. I don't know about that, but you gotta sweat for it. You gotta put in the time. You gotta put in the effort. It's not easy. It's not free anymore. It never really was, sort of. Nothing is free? Yeah, nothing is free. Bruh. Much easier. Yep. It was much less demanding, essentially, than build-wise. Because now the expectation is you need a 50 substat Miyabi. You need a literally perfect build. For a lot of things. Well, maybe too much. It needs a perfect build.
Still.
50? Yes, it's 50 now. Yeah. Yes. Could Ishan be like Miyabi in the future? Not really. Ishan doesn't have as much to min-max. Ishan has little bits of min-max tech, but they're ultimately essentially inconsequential. They're just not that big of a deal. It's very unlikely for Ishan to get strung along the way Miyabi has. Ishan just kind of does a lot of damage right now since Lucia released. Since Lucia released, Ishan does a lot of damage. And that's her biggest thing. Hmm? Where's our doggy at the door? Bruh. There is a doggy at the door. Tell him you've seen him. It's Melon. Yeah, since Lucia released, Ishan just kind of does a lot of damage. So, power creep will catch up with her, probably. Probably, in a much more straightforward way. Bruh.
Wanna play a game? For faith.
2.5 boss has less defense, yes. Yes, the 2.5 boss has half defense, but it's only the 2.5 boss so far. I don't think there's going to be a trend. Probably not. Probably just going to be for 2.5. Maybe. Call it maybe on that one. But yes, that is a thing. Death boss turns each set into Neko. Technically true. But yes, at least one new enemy has half defense. So yes, you guys are right. That is a thing. That is unironically a thing. The 2.5 boss is, you know, Yi Shunggong gains resources when enemies enter Miasma Shield. You don't know this. The 2.5 boss literally enters Miasma 3 times during the fight. Yeah. So yeah, that is a thing. It enters Miasma between each stun. Not a joke. So, that's cool, I guess. How good is Dialin? Dialin is one of the best characters in the game, straight up. Dialin's probably the best character in the game. To be completely honest. That's what it seems to be. Say no more? Yeah. My Dialin video will probably be titled, "You should probably pull Dialin." Because she's generic, I wonder if she gets blown the fuck out of the water immediately? I wonder. It might happen. She's a little too good. She's too good that it makes me sauce. Oh, it makes me very sauce. It's too good. But yeah, Jufufu is dead, Lighter is dead. Sort of. More or less. Because she's unrestricted. He is completely dead now. There's no more Ishen Cove. Which worse than the other stun options? Dialin is roughly as good as M1 Jufufu for Ishen, I believe. Possibly better, but I'm not gonna give an exact number. Might even be better. Who knows? Give her a 5-star review. We'll see. The tiger does not concern herself with the phone operator. We'll see. We'll see. But TLDR, that Dialin girl is she's quite good. she's quite good. I'm trying to wait. I don't think we're gonna be able to. I did try to wait, but I don't think we can. Ring, dialing in. True. True. Raise the power ceiling in 2.5.
My dream seems to have become a reality. I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
Would be better than for Banwei? Probably. Probably not.
Leave it to me.
Bangboo tier list? There hasn't been a new Bangboo. We're getting built-in Bulak and Birkblick, so there are new Bangboo coming. Or, there it is. Dog Bangboo is for free? You're wrong if you think Excalibur and built-in Bulak are bad. Bruh. You're wrong! Says brother. Says
Leave it to me.
true.
Get still. Get him.
You should get him! Thank you. I gotta skip Dialin if I lose 50-50. Who knows? I have not skipped a single character on my own account, but we'll see. Man, I can't believe they made these free. Kind of crazy. It's actually kind of crazy that they made these free. What's free? Your weekly mats. They're free. Free every week. Low bars, other gachas do it. Only Hoyo Game does it. Can I skip Hugo on main? No, I have Hugo. I have Hugo. Bruh.
The anticipation
I definitely have Hugo.
is the perfect outcome.
He's right here.
Night adventure. I promise you'll love it.
He's right here. I definitely have Hugo.
We're going now? No problem.
Pretty sure. Play him? Nah, I'm good. Not right now.
Don't worry.
How's it feel having a brick? I don't know what you're talking about. We don't have a brick, we have Hugo.
Cycle of yin and yang.
Hugo's weighing down the account. Bruh. Not cool, chat. Top tier troll character. Go, it's Hugo over. Oh my god. Hello. Clickbait? But we can talk about the P site and their data set that they're so proud of. that you aren't allowed to criticize. So behold, the P site updated today. Check it out. Miyabi statistically does not clear. Kind of base, not gonna lie. Kind of base, not gonna lie. Bruh. Agenda. On par with Haravasa. Let's go. Korin beat Miyabi. Yes. Yes, Korin beat Miyabi. Section 6 is cooked. It's Rover, chat. Miyabi is Hugo level. Section rib. Section. Neko sweep. Section break. Bro. Yeah, VT3 P-fogging. Section -6. Bruh. Why is Jane high? It's Miasmic Fiend. That's why. What's more interesting about Miasmic Fiend is people are playing Seed. Seed is actually the highest scoring DPS character, not named Anomaly. Well, Seed and Ishan. I missed Ishan, but Seed and Ishan. Seed. Kinda Gigoba Seed. Let's go Seed. Seed for the win. The best non-rupture on Wandering Hunter. They have Anby. Their average scores were highest with Anby. Anby Dob. Actually, Anby. Because the buff only works for Seed. Oh, you're not wrong. You're not... Bruh. Oh yeah, here's your Miyabi. Truly a Wajaja moment. Bruh. You go better than Miyabi? Yeah? This is your T0 DPS, by the way, chat. This is your Chat, this is your T0. Behold, your T0. Character who's literally not clearing on their statistics. Behold! It's the same thing in Shiyu as well. It's... Behold! Shiyu. Is this your T0? Is this your T0? Is this... Matchup spreads? No, I think the matchup spreads thing is just cope. I'll be honest. I think it's just cope. I think people aren't really ready to admit there are characters that are just as good or better to the point where Miyabi needs a specific boss. Miyabi is not really a neutral performer anymore. I think it's just time to admit it. It's time to stop coping. I don't know what else to say. Never. Miyabi is always the best on every boss. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. Nor high ice res and unfreezable. Okay, we can. How's your Miyabi doing on Miasma Fiend? It's unfreezable. It doesn't matter if it's unfreezable. You wouldn't be able to freeze it anyway. You wouldn't get consistent freezes on it anyway. Bringer combat. Yeah, when Bringer comes back, Miyabi will be great. But I just think you're kind of coping if you call Miyabi a neutral performer at this point. Not really accurate. Just not really super accurate. We're ditching our Fox Girl with Curse Sword for a new one. Is there a neutral performer? There is. You're not gonna like the answer, but it's because of Shill. There technically is. Yeah. Yeah, I think the days of expecting a neutral matchup to be the best, it's just kind of cooked. Kind of just over. There are edge cases, but it's just kind of over. Yeah, each will have the same experience next year. Just kind of is how the game is run. It's just what they do. The sooner you come to terms with it, the more you'll be able to enjoy the game. Everything is fleeting. Everything is temporary. Things exist in the now and not in the future. It's just how they develop the game. The idea of the future-proof poll is a sham. It really is a sham. It's my opinion. Something, it's poetic.
Come back again soon.
Yeah. A finite universe.
Good morning. Anything you'd like to buy? We have some limited edition items in stock.
Oh, they neutralize Ishan? A lot of ether resistance. We're already seeing an enemy with dual resistance in 2.5. So that's what they're gonna do. We're gonna get more dual resistances. We're gonna see rupture buffs disappear from the DA lineup. They might add sheer resistance as a stat. They might reduce enemy defense. There's a bunch of things they can do. They can also just simply make characters that do more damage and make the HP thresholds harder to hit. They can also do that. There's a lot of ways to do it. They might do all of the above, which is what they've done this year. They did do all of the above this year. They released better characters. They took away shill. They increased enemy defense. They increased enemy anomaly requirements. They did everything. They also gave enemies anomaly resistance. They did do it all. They literally did do it all this year. I get too attached. I don't know about that, but enjoy characters while they're cool. Right? Have fun in the moment, but it's okay to acknowledge that there are difficulties. Things get harder. They don't get easier until they make new supports. Then they get easier. But generally speaking, things don't get easy. They only get harder. If it happened to Miyabi, it could happen to anyone. That's the real takeaway.
This tune exudes the essence of
Bruh.
a dry martini. I'll be waiting for your next visit.
Yuzuha was a poison gift. I can't believe they released Yuzuha, the update they made everything require more anomaly app. I can't believe they did that in retrospect. What an awful thing to do.
Preparing to move out.
What a genuinely awful thing to do.
Where are we going? There's no class today.
I can't believe they did that.
Got a new ghost story to share?
Never get dupes. Yeah. Don't get dupes is a good lesson too.
Welcome in. What mods are you
Why
going
everyone didn't
for
rage
this
at it? It's because they obfuscate it. They hide it. They're not upfront about this stuff.
Come back next time, you hear?
They're completely aware of it. Soldier 11, she's getting buffed. Soldier 11 is actually getting buffed. Yuzuha ruined anomaly. Would you like me to embarrass myself?
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
Who are we kidding? The answer is yes.
This is the path.
The
to
hits!
follow.
Yes, you'd like me to embarrass myself. Alright, let's embarrass myself. Bruh.
Eradicate all evil.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
Why there are no patch notes? Yes. Well, there actually are patch notes, but they don't have that kind of information. That's not the thing they put in patch notes. They don't even say when they change things. They say
Eradicate all evil.
adjusted or fixed. While they make kind of big changes. We do read the patch notes every update. Yeah, they say adjusted.
Snacks are later. It's over. There's no time to lose. Stay focused. Don't get scared, though. Fire! The attack is here. You're done.
Wait. That's okay. Probably my fault.
So puppy, switch. It's over. I see it. My blade is already victory. The only option. Yeah. It's over. Shadowless blade. There's no time to lose.
Whew. There we go. Tight. Yeah, I don't claim to be very good at Miyabi. I actually couldn't be quite bad. I don't put in my reps. I do not pretend to be good at Miyabi. But this is not exactly great. At this point, I think it's mostly a build issue more than anything else. I believe at this point it is just a build issue. I don't think I'm playing that poorly. I think I am, at least.
My blade is already shadowless blade. I swear on my blade.
Good runs get 4 impairs forced on. Uh-huh. Glorp. Can I show my loadouts? Yeah, I can show my loadouts.
I'll protect you from any danger.
I'm Miyabi M2? Yes. Do Miyabi's Mindscapes after M1 do anything? No. No! M2 is one of the actual worst Mindscapes in the game. More or less. Not good.
Bear witness to the noble principles of the Time-Field family.
Is Jao replacing Sokaku? No. Most likely no. Or, there you go. Sorry. Bruh. Less than 300 AP. Just not focusing in pairs enough. Okay. Anyway, I hear those builds. What happened? Everyone was lying. What happened is everyone was lying. So here's the Miyabi. There's my Sokaku. I need to level. I need to do Core F. Doesn't matter. I should do that at some point. probably do that at some point. P5 Game Ball? It's not a nice weak enemy. I have P5 Game Ball. But it's not a nice weak enemy. It's... Bonway getting a shield boss? It's called Wandering Hunter. What do you mean is Bonway getting a shield boss? Alright, let's try to do more in pairs then. If that's the trick, let's do more in pairs. Excuse me, would you like to... Thank you.
Focus. Shadowless blade. Watch me.
I am not gonna have enough ice. Ah! Skill issue. Ah! Why is this also Kaku? We need that ice up. Oh, time to reset. 15k stun? That is, that's bad. We don't want to see that. Or, that's quite bad.
Kama's itching to jump in. Here to assist.
Hey, so Kaku, would you like to get lucky? Thank you. Close enough.
I see it. Weakling. It's over. Purging slash. Weakling. The cold is silent.
Bruh.
It's over.
It's fine.
Come on! Don't be nervous!
Did not have the right spacing for Kaku. Well, that's okay.
I see it.
From 20k, yeah.
Shadowless blade. It's over. I swear on my blade. Yeah. We aren't finished. You're about to run out. Go, come on. Let me try.
Are you gonna jump?
So Kaku.
What a weirdo. What a weird.
My blade is already.
Oh, so Kaku died. So Kaku died. Not stepping far enough. I'm trying to. I'm not stepping far enough back. Bruh. Ah. Because you don't want to step too... There's like a sweet spot to it. Clearly, I'm not good at hitting it.
There's no time to lose. It's over.
Hello! Because you still want to hit with the main flag is the kind of difficult part. What?
Cut through chaos.
Alright, whatever. Not exactly what I meant to do, but it's fine. Like that. That's what you want to do. There we go.
Purging slash. Yeah. Watch me. They're back out.
That was a little too far back. Alright, anyway, reset. Anyway. Bruh. You'll ever do a Mono Ice guide video? The team has already changed and it will change again. Oh, no. This point, yeah, I'm just gonna wait for it to change again. Why you do not use Sokaku's ult? You do not use Sokaku's ult. That is not something you do. What? What? Okay. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Only on Bringer? Yeah. You generally do not use some weapons. Okay. It's almost very upset. Great.
Victory, the only option.
Great.
Yeah.
Save it. No, I think it's ruined at this point. Freeze? Thank you. Okay, that works. Yeah, that actually does work.
Weakling.
Why wouldn't you jump? Okay. What a weirdo.
There's no time. I swear on my blade.
Bruh.
It's over. Time to eat. The cold.
Great.
I see it.
And that was just bad RNG.
My blade is already sheathed.
Wow. That sucks. Wow, that really sucks. Oh lord. Well, there is. I recommend everyone read it.
Switch it up.
It's very well written. $65? No, you actually can't do 65 with this game. It's 64 at max. Might even be 63. Bruh. That's fine.
I swear on my
That's
blade.
fine.
Stay focused.
Or not. And reset.
My blade is already sheathed.
Bruh. Can Zhao replace Lycon? If yes, Zhao can replace Lycon if you do not have Yuzuha. You should be able to. Score expectations? Here's the thing you're gonna quickly figure out. Miyabi's Mindscapes don't exactly do a lot. Most of them are pretty bad. So it doesn't matter.
My blade is already sheathed. Shadowless blade.
Seriously. Well, that's cooked.
Hold is silent. Victory, the only option.
And GG. Reroll. Mulligan!
It's over.
Yep. Mulligan. Yes, it was? Yeah. I believe you can link. I'm not sure. I know you can link in Twitch. For sure.
There's no time to lose. Weakling. Look at me. Shadowless blade.
Ah. Reset.
I swear on my blade.
Yep. Bruh. Come on. Oh my god. Stop it! Thank you. Nah, I would apply Sokaku buff.
I see it. Shadowless blade.
And I stepped too far back. Yep.
Purging slash.
Yep. Well, it is a reset. Yup. Yup. There did. Screw that up. But yes, the point that I'm trying to make is this is what you have to do if you want Miyabi to be performative. And it's, you just gotta put in the time. It's not something everyone's going to want to do. Or even be able to do. That's the real point. You're just lazy? Sure. But yes, I hope that's what you've picked up from this.
No room for mercy.
My blade is already ready. Purging slash.
Dupes compared to Star Rail? I have no opinion.
Again.
I really have no strong opinion.
My blade is already.
You're not gonna jump, are you? Okay. Oops. Alright, get moving, buddy.
You should move.
Thank you. Excuse me, where is Sogaku?
Look at me.
And I gotta reset
Swear on
again.
my blade.
Yep, you gotta reset again.
My blade.
Unless...
Cut it out already. There's no time to lose.
Yeah, close enough.
It's over. Don't get scared now. Come on, fire. Devote is here. You're done. How lucky. I slip. Time for a surprise. Shadowless blade.
Nah, I'd freeze.
My blade is already ready. Victory, the only option. Yeah.
Yeah, this one was actually worse.
Still not done.
Yeah,
There's no time to lose.
great.
Hit.
Yeah, that's right.
It's over.
We got the performance points. We did get the performance points that time. But we did less damage significantly, so. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, you get the idea. That's also why I don't exactly put in time. I don't want to demonstrate. Even if you vaguely know what you're doing, it's still not exactly. You gotta put in the effort. You really gotta put in the effort from Miyabi now.
There's no time to lose. Yeah, you're done.
It just is what it is. Damn, Agent Team's a co-op? Yeah, I'm excited for it. I think it'll be fun.
It's over. I see it.
Seriously? Everyone made.
Sure, leave it to me.
It's not quite what I meant to do, but I think that's okay.
Purging slash.
It makes him jump. He jumps every time he recovers from stun. Yeah, no, you don't.
Weakling. Shadowless blade. Watch me. Victory, the only option.
You. Off! Alright, minus 10 seconds. Seal issue. No spacing. Reset.
I swear on my blade.
Yep. Well, that sucks.
My blade is already.
Alright, buddy. Do your freaking jump. Or not. Okay, then. I didn't want to do it anyway. Where is Sogaku? Okay, then. Thanks. At what point do we get frustrated and give up? Maybe we just don't do the impairs again. Maybe we just don't do the impairs again. We can do the first one. Or not. You know what? That's okay.
My blade is already
And I really just choked that. It's fine. It's fine.
Sure, leave it to me. Here to assist.
Really? She didn't? Okay, thanks. She'll pick up the stack. Great. I want to talk about a brick. That is some brick RNG. Still no, really? Okay. Oh, at this point, we're not getting it. At this point, it's just not gonna happen. Okay, then. Xiao can replace anyone you want her to. Will she replace them well? That's another conversation. But she technically can replace anyone. There we go. Thank you.
There's no time to lose.
Wow. Not exactly what I wanted, but I think that's okay.
It's over. I see it. Watch me.
Yeah, that's okay. What? You are supposed to be frozen, buddy.
There's no time to lose.
What? No jump? Okay then. What did I do wrong?
Victory, the only option.
Okay then. This order, it's right here. Now, Sokaku energy, that's something else that we just don't have.
Shadowless blade. There's no time to lose.
I think it's a fictional construct, honestly. Great. Great, I'm stuck. What? Huh? And then we have a basic second to start. Sure, why not? It's just also doing the early jump. Not like it really makes that much of a difference, but sure. Or I could choke that. Doesn't make that much of a difference. All right then. Would you like to hop backwards, buddy? Thank you. Okay then. Okay then. We calm down. Cold warp. That is not what I clicked. But that's okay, game. We can restart. That's okay. We can reset anyway. We can run again. That's alright. That's alright, we can run again. Okay. Why do you not have max stacks? That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do, but earlier. Great! It's my bad. That's entirely my bad. Great. I got hit. He'll thank you. Okay, so Kaku, get some energy, please. Okay, then. Close enough. I am way too close. Get... Okay. Okay, then. Bruh. Streamer washed. I've never claimed to actually be great with Miyabi. And it's not something I've ever claimed. And I kind of like it that way. I think it's more fun. Fuck you. Piece of shit. That's fine. Or not. It would have been fine. Why can't I get the Sokaku? I choked. I choked. It's okay. That's okay, I choked. Nope. So go. You're supposed to step back.
Shadowless blade.
So no ice. So no ice.
Switch it up.
Study the blade. Yep.
No time to lose.
Really? You were supposed to jump there. It's fine. I'll jump here.
Time to eat.
And we are a little too far back.
I see it.
I think that's okay though. Yeah, I think that's okay though.
Don't get scared now. Come on, fire.
Bruh.
There's no time to lose. You're done.
Never mind.
Victory. The only option.
Oh, it would have been perfectly okay. Right.
I see it.
And reset.
You're done. It's over. There's no time to lose. Scatter. My blade is already hit. You're done.
Wow, I really choked that. Okay, that is my fault. Yep, that one was my fault.
I swear on my blade.
I own up to that. I am not above admitting my
My
mistakes.
blade is already
Okay, this one was maybe not my mistake anymore. Ah, we trying to kill? Yeah, we're trying to kill. Of course we're trying to kill. Can you kill? Yeah, you could kill. You just gotta put in the time, you gotta put in the effort. Absolutely. People are getting frustrated with me. I think people are getting very frustrated with me. Would you guys like me to pull up someone actually doing it correctly? Bruh. I get a ping on Discord. Bruh.
suddenly reflecting on
Okay, let me find someone doing it
I
correctly.
forgot the next line.
Let's see. Who did this? Everest. Typhon with Alice. Ari. Typhon with Chingy. Go. Anato, Miasma Priest, Typhon. Where'd all the Miyabis go? Bringer, Tyler, Guitari. Where did all the Miyabis go? Here it is. Here we go. So if you want to see it correctly, I will also link this in chat for everyone. There you go. Bruh. Boop, boop, and freeze on. Yep, exactly at the right place. Yep. And he's gonna do one more after this because he is goated like that, or not? Okay, that works still. Lady Anagi, at this point, I'm going to tell you it doesn't matter. I'm going to tell you the Mono Ice stuff is too difficult to be consistent with. Bruh. How did he get the second stun that quickly? What is the black magic to do that? Bruh. I wonder, what is the black magic to do that? No sound? I don't know if they're playing music. I don't really want to be copyright claimed. Don't freeze outside stun. I guess, yeah. Yeah, I guess it really is that simple. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Oop. Maybe I was overcomplicating it. Maybe we try it again. Okay, maybe we try it again. What could go wrong? Is he using attack to 6, by the way? That I want to look at. He might be. It's AM6. They're doing less damage per stun. I have 3 more Mindscapes. They're actually doing more. You want to factor that? They're actually doing more damage per stun. Like, significantly more. like not even a joke more. Bruh. Tight. That was tight. Bruh. Yeah, I do want to see if that's AM or okay, he has a bunch of AP subs. Wow, that is a build. Okay, it is AM. That is a very good build. Okay, let's try this one more time. Nice. Great start. Great start. Using pen? Yeah. I don't have a good enough pen build. Yeah. Sorry, my build's not good enough for that. Skill issue, I know. Not what I meant to do, but that's okay.
There's no time to lose. It's over. The cold is silent. I swear on my blade. Yeah. Oh, crazy strength! Stay focused.
Well,
So cocky.
not perfect, but it'll work. Yeah, it'll work.
I see it. My blade is already heated. There's no time to lose.
Or not.
Shadowless blade. Victory.
What am I
The only
doing?
option.
Ah, it's. That's okay.
Watch me. I see it. I'll do it again.
I'll do it again. You fucking won't.
It's over. Wasn't too bad. My blade is already heated. The cold is silent.
Great.
Snacks are later. It's over. Shadowless blade. Purging
Yeah, that
flash.
works.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get one more stun,
There's no time to lose.
which I don't have time to do. Which I. Ha! How am I just playing so bad? Better? Not actually slower, but. I don't know what I'm doing wrong exactly here. Ha. We're getting there. Sort of. Sort of. We're definitely getting warmer. Bruh. You know what? No jump 3-0.
It's over. Snacks are later. Victory, the only option. It's over. Don't want to miss this chance. The cold is silent.
That's not what I meant to do. So Goku, freeze him! Oh, it's too late for that. It's too late for that. Bruh. But yeah, you get the idea, right? What? You didn't jump? Why wouldn't you jump? I'll reset. Bruh. Did I kill it with it, Hari? Probably. I'm not really worried about that. That's not what I'm not trying to do that. it's not really what I'm worried about. I'm just trying to show the difference in how much you can min-max with Miyabi that most people just kind of aren't aware of or take for granted. That's what I'm really trying to do. Really, people take it for granted. They see someone online doing it, oh, it should be possible. Why isn't everyone doing that? That's kind of the problem that I have. What do you mean you didn't study the blade? More or less. What I'm trying to cast out there. If I spell out the lesson, will people understand? If I remove all subtlety? Maybe. Maybe. Are you assuming optimal play? I think you have to draw a line. Yes, but I think that some things are too difficult. Like this. You should teach people how to play a character correctly. Characters should be evaluated at max. But it's not wrong to include a disclaimer. I think Miyabi simply just takes a lot of time investment that not all players are going to be willing to give her at this point. And continuing to kind of put your head in the sand and go, Miyabi is perfect, no one is as good as Miyabi, is really a stretch. That's what I have to say. That was good. That was really good. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. We're getting somewhere.
Victory, the only option.
There we go. Finally.
Ooh, let's do that. Shadowless blade. Watch me. I see it. I'm unstoppable.
Ah, it's a choke. That's okay though.
Weakling.
Time for a surprise. So cocky here.
Seriously? Jump! What's the matter with you? Okay. Yeah, anyway, I'm moving on. Anyway, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. You get the idea. It's a shame. That one was really good. Until that happened. If you want to pick up Miyabi at this point in time, you just gotta... You just gotta put in the time. You gotta put in the effort. You gotta have a better build. You just gotta work for it. If you want it, you can work for it. You can get it. You just gotta work hard for it. You just gotta work for it. It just is what it is.
Preparing to move out.
That's just what's up with Miyabi now.
Misfortune and disaster.
If you want it, you gotta earn it. If you want, it's not free.
What brings you here this time?
Cool. Understood. Understood. Now, can we make fun of the P website again? Make fun of the P site. Their metrics or their data set is kind of screwed. Because it's the same players every time. They play the exact same thing. And they don't really change. But whatever. Bruh. Well, we can look at the appearance rate, which is kind of interesting. 30% of players played Miyabi on Wandering Hunter. 23% of players played Miyabi on Miasmic Fiend. So there's some interesting stuff if we want to look at that. But that is assuming 100% ownership because they don't have ownership data. Or they don't have appearance data, they only have ownership. They don't have ownership data. They only have appearance rate. But without ownership, that gets skewed by the literal popularity of the characters. So it's not exactly that useful. Why so low on Defiler? Miyabi is not bad there? You're crazy. You're crazy. You are a little crazy. But yeah. Buffer by giving a Sokaku replacement. They could. Look at your Hari. Where's your UID? Where's your UID? Okay. Popularity is a debuff. More casual submit. Not necessarily, because it means more people are submitting. And if anything, P-Site is an indicator of what's popular more than what's good. Because people will latch on to characters and not stop playing them. So, no, not really. If something is good and popular, it will be very high. The example is kind of Ishan. We still have 30 crit subs, 3 HP percent, 3 flat HP, 3 attack percent, 1 flat attack. Yeah, nice. Good build. Good build. Very nice. But yeah. People play characters until they physically do not clear anymore. That's just how it works.
Confirmed. Preparing to move out.
No matter where we go, meeting you is the real reward.
Like it or not, that is just how it works. At this point, my builds are falling behind because I have been hoarding drive disk mats. Despite me max refreshing, my builds are falling behind, and that's a little frustrating. It's definitely a little frustrating. You get 20k, isn't that all that matters? I don't like setting the bar that low. Because you want to aim higher than that. If you don't want most players to be getting 20k. You want 20k to be reserved for the players who are struggling. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, is my rationale. What? Okay then. Yeah, getting 20k doesn't mean you'll get 20k again. Getting 30k means you can get at least 20k the next time. Right? Takes slightly more effort each. Yeah. That's why you want to aim higher. In my opinion, at least, you want to aim higher. That is just my opinion.
That was just a warm-up. Here we go.
And my, I guess, personal philosophy. Okay, buddy, jump. And choke. Choke of the century. That's okay though.
The time is now. Let me help you chill out.
Yeah, that's okay though.
This plotline is getting old. Are you ready for this?
Cleanest did horror rotation? You wish. That's okay though. You don't need to play perfectly.
How about I smash it? Let me help you chill out. Now, little cuties, crush them!
Yes, ice percent is best.
My aim is clear.
What? That's okay. What? It's okay. Okay then. We're good. Okay. Bruh. I think Banway will be approachable for optimization. Who knows? Who knows? Go, Lorp. Go! Hari that good? No, she's just that much easier. She's just that much easier. Is it Emzer or Lucia? No, but it could have been. Bonaway mains deleted their Twitter account. Good, they're getting harassed. They don't deserve the smoke. People gotta calm down. It's not that Idhari is that much better, it's that Idhari is that much easier. That was with Spill. Has active shell equals good. Even without it, she's just easy. She is just easy. And that's maybe the complaint about Bonway as well. Order for less payoff? I don't know about less, but people are making fun of Bonway overseas too. Is this? What's the joke here? What is the joke here? I don't get the joke. You don't like it? You don't know, but you're here for it? Same with this one. What is the joke? It's Alicia. I actually know this one. This is Alicia, right? This is Alicia. Aren't I American? Shouldn't I explain the joke? I believe they're... I think it's a racist joke. I'm unsure. I'm unsure what the Kobe joke is. I'm very unsure. But you know what? Good. They put him on the Joker stairs. Yeah, I think it's a racist joke. It's morbid. Kobe died? Wait, what? Okay, apparently I do not keep up enough with sports. A helicopter crash? Okay, then. I did not know this. Okay. Bruh. Did a lot with Star Rail characters. Weird. Like 3 years. Do I live under a rock? Apparently? Apparently I live under a rock. Sorry. Apologies. But hey, look at this. And then I missed it. I probably knew it at some point and forgot. But anyway, hey, chatters, look at this. I probably knew it at some point. Sorry. Apologies. Bruh. But yeah, that's how good Dialin is.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
This Dialin girl is quite good. Moshi Moshi, hello? E0. Yeah, Dialin really is that good. Bruh. Your phone laying in. Moshi Moshi, a base department. Bruh. It's time we care about damage rolls on our discs, right? Whose discs? Yes, but whose? Should we just try to get an upgrade?
The morning air is like a soothing melody, truly unforgettable.
Let's just try. Let's do 30. Let's do a little bit. We can afford to do a little bit.
Take your time and savor it.
We can afford to do a little bit. All right, I see how it is.
These will keep me company while I wait for your next visit.
Try, you will fail. Well, I tried. Well, I did try.
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
My luck, pack it up. Pull for M1 Yadhari. I'm not pulling for M1 Yadhari. That I'm not doing. Thanks for the offer, though.
Good morning. Anything you'd like
Chingy buffs better go off.
limited edition item before
Yeah.
you leave?
Chingy needs a potential unlock after Dialin, for sure.
Into some fantastic
For sure.
You never know.
I need to work on a Dialin video. I think Yeshongong. I keep trying to wait. Get info for Yeshongong. And it's not happening. It's a little frustrating. I think she'll only enter beta after Hari's banner ends. She's supposed to enter this weekend. We'll see if it happens. But it's supposed to be this weekend.
Music, would you like to try today?
I'm hoarding for next patch. I am hoarding for next patch. That's exactly what I'm doing. I am saving up for the new sets. Unironically, I am. It also means I'm falling behind, but it'll be worth it, right?
Essence of a dry martini.
Right? It'll be worth it. I'm pretty sure it'll be worth it. Nah, I'd win.
This too
Honestly, I'm gonna keep that.
is the essence of a dry martini.
That I can probably junk, though. Top 50 Yeshongong day one. I'm going for top one.
Soon.
Not falling behind if we just roll better? True. Is it possible to learn this power? Gonna be the best set for Dialin, King of the Summit, and you're gonna want as much crit rate as you can possibly get.
Asset
How
confirmed.
cooked is my Dialin build?
I'm here so we
Wait, how cooked am I? I wonder. Cooked am I? Yoda voice? Cooked am I? Maybe. I might be cooked. Wait, I want to be on 2-piece ER. I might be cooked. I might be. You have energy regen with crit rate. We got a +2. We got a +3. Okay. What do we have here? Back with +2, fizz with +2. Yeah, +2 is gonna have to be good enough. Unless... Yeah, +2 is gonna have to be good enough. I had a fizz, right? No. Oh. Okay, then. A fizz. 72. That's like... okay. That's like okay.
Want to see the red scarf?
I'll protect you from
Wait, that's not
anything.
even max with the... Wait, she's a crit rate ascension, right? Pretty sure she's a crit rate ascension. She gets bonus crit rate, right? Let me look. Pretty sure she's a crit rate ascension. Alright, let me double check. Dialin. Yeah, she is a crit rate ascension. Okay, we're fine. She gets plus 12. So this is what on Hellfire Gears?
I'm here, so we're good.
84. Wait, it's not plus 12, it's plus 14. I can't fucking count. 86. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, it's not terrible. It's fine. PR impact. You're gonna want to have both available. I recommend having both. You have anything fizz? Pen ratio, defense, ice. No, nothing fizz. Okay. Okay then. We do have that though. Hey, check this out, chat. Ba-boom! Watch as I make a potentially really good piece worthless. Gay is an amazement. Damn it.
Come back again soon.
Damn
I'll
it.
protect you from anything.
But yeah, you're gonna want both available.
Want to see the red scarf?
Bruh. So yeah, I'll be fine on my... So that's good at least. I don't have to worry. I'm not coping. I don't have to worry. Very impressive. I try. I try sometimes. I don't know if you can tell. We're chill like that. Where did I leave the piece I was running? Hello. This doesn't seem right, but I'm sure it's fine. Doesn't quite seem right, but we're gonna go with it.
I'm here, so we're good.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to
You only need 3 polls?
Want to see the red scarf?
For what? You only need 3 polls for? Huh?
I'm here, so we're good.
24 from engine. I'm not worried about the engine. I'd like to be able to play her with Hellfire Gears. Like Legends EA, I found it fun. I'm not gonna, it's not great, but I found it fun. I enjoyed my time with it.
As long as you keep your mind fresh.
10 days until Enfield.
Enjoyable waiting for
Dialin next week.
you leave. Why not try your luck again?
It's kind of a busy stream schedule.
Lead to some fantastic surprises. You never know.
Thank God. Do we do Abyss and Genshin now? Yeah, would you guys like to play Genshin? Ow. Let's play some Genshin. Abyss reset. Much else to do in Z's. Yeah, it's not super active right now. Do Abyss reset. Let's have some fun. Spiral abuse. No Genshin, go to sleep. Are we actually playing Enfield? Yeah. We're actually playing Enfield. Are we playing Enfield and we're sponsored? We're doing both. We're going to be streaming a lot of the Enfield beta. Hopefully not so much that I burn out before the game releases, but I'm very excited for it. It looks very fun. What if we streamed Factorio? Yeah, what if we streamed Factorio? You think I'd get flamed? I absolutely would, but we could do it. The factory must grow. Bedge? Hey, Factorio is very entertaining. I'll have you know, Factorio is very entertaining. When is Enfield supposed to be releasing? Early 2026. It's entering its final beta before release. And the beta will have, allegedly, will have monetization enabled. So, I farmed the stuff for Venti. I need Mora, though. I need to get Mora. I can't believe I have to do ley lines. God damn it. It sucks. Anytime you have to do ley lines, it's a DPS loss. It's an actual waste of your resources. I say this every time because it's very true. But I'm gonna have to. Oh my god. We're cooked. Oh my... Wait, I'm cooked. That sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, we are that down bad for Mora. Where is Skirk? We got cooked. Bruh. Wait, hold on. No! No! Not again! Bruh. I should actually be farming the new enemies. I can't believe this happened! Oh no! Bruh. Thank you, Skirk. Jubi's Woodbagger work on Dialin? Yes, yes it does. I am just thinking about being able to run Hellfire Gears without losing out on anything. And how difficult it is exactly. Because it's pretty freaking difficult. Building max potential A-rank engines has kind of been out of my scope. I wasn't able to do it for Lucia, and I'm definitely not going to be able to do it for Dialin either. So, my account is inefficient, I guess. Spill issue. Bro. Oh well. No point being that upset about it. If I can't do it, that means everyone else is struggling with it. Real true base. Surely. Skill issue? True. But really, it does kind of mean everyone else will be struggling with it. And we can just catch the next bus. It's not like I did anything wrong. It's... besides farm for seed. That's all I did. All I did was build seed. And it put me behind. Jiao video. You know, I'm waiting for Yeshun Gong Leaks to make a Jiao video. I'm waiting for Yeshun Gong Leaks to make a Dialin video. I'm kind of just fucked. At this point, I think I need to just suck it up and make the stupid videos. Probably that's what I just need to do. And we make the how important is Dialin video later. At this point. Can't think of what else, anything else I could do. Seed, surely? What if? Fu Jiao videos? I'd rather not. I don't think anyone will be interested in Jiao. Unironically, I don't think people care about Jiao. Full transparency. Boo murder? Maybe. Free means interest? It doesn't necessarily until they confirm the character. Because how else would you know she's free? Oh, I guess you put it in the title. I can't believe she's free. Yeah, I get. How is she free? How is she free? Jiao day one. There you go. Problem solved. You won't believe that this character is free. Banwei? What about him? Oh. We done calcs on the Banwei nerfs? It's closer to 20%. It's probably like 18% when everything is evened out. Most likely. You guys want to play Flynn's or Nefer? I think I like Flynn's more, but we probably have to play Nefer. Hmm. 12 days of Banwei? Yes, 12 days of Banwei. Shortest banner in any Hoyo game? Yes, yes it is. Yes. That's correct. What about it? Don't wear it out. Setting records. You know, reminder. Banwei is a super experimental kit. There's really no other character like him. Banwei cosplay? You want me to go shirtless? I mean, I could do that. It's not hard. To be the lion? Bruh. Play with balls? How do you know I don't play with my balls every stream? How would you know? You would never know.
嘘はいけないね。
Does he know? He doesn't know!
心を覗かせてもらう。迷えるもの。丸裸にしてやろう。
Does this have a boss that makes you play Pyro? No, no, it does not. Okay, we're good. Yes, yes, it does. It has Ice Wind Sweet Command. Yep. It's fine. We'll win. We'll win. Why would I force Skirk? I would do it just to be petty. Do I need to be petty? No. Bruh. Where are we at? Put the Arlecuno in the bag. She sucks. Glurp.
僕を称えよ歌え僕の名のもとに
皆のために祈ろう。
見て見て虹だよガチャガチャ
掃除の加護読めた。なるほど。欺瞞の叫びよ。嘘はいけないね。なるほど。迷える。
世界を熱狂の渦に
読めた。
That's fine. I think.
リンヤにトアの安寧を。
バシャバシャ水弾だどうだ
嘘はいけないね。なるほど。さあ、謎を解こう。真実はまるで影。
Man. Thanks, Neffer. This looks obnoxious. Yeah, it sure is. Welcome to Genshin.
じゃあ行くよ。
風の雲の
ここより登る。よっ。
Bruh. Speaking of unfun bosses, look at this. Look at this piece of shit. Bruh.
全力攻風よ
Just go to the UCC. Do it with Neffa. I gotta go for your okay.
嘘はいけないね。なるほど。心を覗かせてもらうよ。真実はまるで
Kill it.
影。
Kill it. Thank you. Video on Dialin. I want to. I keep trying to wait, see if we get info on Yes Xiongong. I think it's just gonna have to be a separate video.
もみちば権限くらえみんなは俺が
I keep waiting, but clearly it's not happening. Bruh. Malakino C6, R5. She's a brick. Terrible. Yeah, it's a terrible idea. Let's get books. Oh, it was Abyss. Cool. Abyss complete. We did it. Woo! Insert the third place meme. Yeah, we did it. Bottom side is probably a fun layout for speedrunning. Sort of. Probably a somewhat fun one. Doesn't have anything super obnoxious, just like topside. Topside is obnoxious. Did I just... Oh my god. Wow. That took a while. Wow. Wow. All right, 6 years in, we finally did it. 6 plus 20 primo gem. Plus 20. I really mean it when I say farming ley lines is a resin loss. Anytime you farm ley lines, you are literally throwing away your resin. Those resources should be free. Why it took me so long to get that achievement. Now let's go back to farming ley lines. Imagine putting an achievement in your game that will take that long. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That is a 1.0 achievement. Damn. Achievement 5+ years in the making. God damn. Teapot? Yeah, Teapot has multi-year achievements as well. Specifically the farming one. Farm 2000 things, I think. There's also a fishing achievement that takes a very long time. I'm aware. I'm loosely aware of the Teapot achievements. Am I really pulling Durin? Can I just skip him? Can I just stop playing Genshin? Probably. Probably. You'll be sad if I skip Durin. You're pulling him for Varka. I guess that is the thing, right? You literally need him. You literally... You're literally going to need him. That is the thing. That is the thing, yeah. That is the thing. Not pulling your Duran, you're pulling for Yehoda. I do want Yehoda. I do want Yehoda. I do unironically want Yehoda. More we got? Only 3 mil? Ugh, that sucks. Fuck, a future character is gonna be Geo. Yeah, I saw that. Yo, what a cons on Duran banner. I'm not pumped. No. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm not making promises. I do need to go to the bathroom. I'm not making promises. I gotta work on video. Okay. I'll wrap up. I'll work on some YouTube content. Yeah, I'll wrap up. I'll work on some YouTube content. I gotta go to the bathroom anyway. So, good news is we did a